Thousands of brand new cars are quietly rotting on dealers' lots right now. Some have been sitting untouched for over 8 months, losing value every single day, while dealerships scramble behind the scenes to make them disappear. Because when a new car doesn't sell, it doesn't just wait, it enters a hidden system of discounts, reshuffling, overseas shipping, and even destruction that most buyers never hear about. Let's start with the cold hard facts about just how many cars are sitting unsold right now. By the end of 2025, around 89% of brand new BMW i4s remained unsold, collecting dust on dealer lots across America. Volkswagen faced a similar problem. With its ID4, the Jeep Grand Wagoneer had 400 days worth of supply, while the Audi A6 had 409 days. That's over a year of sitting in one spot, waiting for someone, anyone, to take them home. So what exactly happens to these automotive orphans? The answer might surprise you, and it's not just one solution. There are actually 9 different fates waiting for these unsold vehicles, and some of them are pretty wild. Here's what happens to new cars that never sell. And trust me, some of these strategies are genius, while others are downright shocking. The first and most obvious solution is also the one you've probably benefited from yourself. Option number 1. Prices get slashed to move inventory. Dealerships slash prices fast, discounts are big, and the offers are irresistible. Imagine a brand new car with 0% financing, cash back, and even employee pricing. It's like getting a luxury car for a fraction of the price. These deals are designed to draw in buyers and clear the lot. The pressure's on, and dealerships know that lowering prices is the fastest way to make a sale. Why wait when you can drive off with a great deal today? Take the Hyundai Ioniq 5 for example. This electric SUV comes with 0% APR financing, making it way more affordable. That's a brand new EV without paying a dime in interest. Deals like this make buying cars a no-brainer. But it's not just about slashing the price. Dealers throw in extra incentives to sweeten the pot. Some cars get huge rebates, making them even harder to resist. The ultimate goal? Get the car off the lot and make room for new models. The longer a car sits unsold, the more valuable space it takes up. Price drops and irresistible offers get cars moving before they gather dust. In the end, it's all about turning those unsold cars into cash fast. And for the buyer, it's a win with a killer deal. But what if price cuts aren't enough? Dealers have another clever trick up their sleeves. Option number 2. They become used cars. Wait, how can a brand new car become used? Here's how dealers put the cars to work. Instead of letting them sit, they turn them into loaner vehicles for service customers, or demo cars for test drives. After racking up some miles, they're sold as certified pre-owned, or CPO models. Still in great shape, but with a lower price tag. This strategy helps dealerships move slow-selling cars, while giving buyers a solid deal. CPO cars come with warranties and inspections, which make them smart buys. It's a win-win. Dealerships free up space, and buyers save big. Take the Infiniti QX80, a big luxury SUV that struggled to sell. But what dealerships did with these massive vehicles was pretty creative. High prices and slowing demand kept buyers away, even with discounts. So dealerships got creative. They turned unsold QX80s into loaner cars. Later, they were sold as discounted certified pre-owned models, making them more appealing to budget-conscious buyers. Instead of letting these cars collect dust, dealers put them to use. Whether it's a loaner, a demo, or a CPO deal, one thing's for sure: unsold cars don't stay unsold forever. Sometimes the problem isn't the car itself, but where it's being sold. Option number 3. They get shuffled around. Some models sit unsold simply because they're in the wrong market. Instead of letting them collect dust, dealerships shuffle cars around to where they'll sell faster. A convertible in Minnesota? Probably not the best fit. A heavy-duty truck in downtown LA? Not ideal. But move that convertible to Florida or that truck to Texas, and suddenly buyers are interested. It's all about getting cars in front of the right people. This happens a lot with specialty models and trims. Take the Mazda MX-5 Miata, a fun lightweight roadster. It struggles in cold weather states, but thrives in sunny places, so dealerships trade them to regions where demand is higher. Another example is the Toyota Tundra. Some trims of this full-size truck don't sell well in urban areas, but fly off the lot in rural markets. Instead of letting them sit, dealers send them to states where buyers actually want them. Moving cars to the right locations means faster sales and less overstock. So, if a car isn't selling, sometimes it just needs a change of scenery. When the first 3 approaches fail, dealerships move on to a more drastic solution. Option number 4. Auction time. At the auctions, rental companies, fleet buyers, and wholesalers snap up cars for cheap. This isn't the best outcome for dealerships, but it clears space for new inventory. The goal is to move cars fast and recover some money before they lose more value. The Nissan Titan, for example, struggled against competitors like the Ford F-150 and Ram 1500. Slowing demand and aging design left many sitting on on lots. Instead of waiting for buyers, dealers sent them to fleet auctions where companies bought them in bulk for work vehicles. The Chrysler 300 also used the same mechanism. As sedans lost popularity, these big cars lingered at dealerships. Many ended up at auctions, later appearing in rental car fleets. While auctions aren't ideal, they help dealerships cut losses and keep inventory moving. And for fleet buyers, it's a chance to grab new cars at rock-bottom prices. One way or another, every car finds a home, even if it's not where it was originally meant to be. But what about cars that can't even find buyers at auction? There's still hope for them, and it involves a long journey. Option number 5. They're shipped overseas. If a car can't sell here, there's a good chance it'll find a home elsewhere. Automakers don't just sit on slow-moving inventory, they pack them up and ship them overseas. Some cars are difficult to sell in the US because they're the wrong size, use too much gas, or lack the latest technology. But in other countries, those same cars can be exactly what buyers want. Instead of heavy discounts, dealerships send them where the demand is stronger. The Chevrolet Malibu is a sedan struggling in the United States as SUVs take over. But in South America, mid-size sedans are still in demand. Rather than let them sit unsold, Chevy redirects them to buyers who actually want them. Or look at the Ford EcoSport. It never caught on in the US, but in places like India and Brazil, small SUVs dominate the roads. Instead of piling up dust, these cars get a second chance abroad. This strategy helps dealerships move inventory without slashing prices. For the cars, it's a fresh start. It's a smart way for automakers to keep sales rolling, no matter the location. Before we continue, if you're finding this information valuable, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're constantly uncovering insider secrets about the car industry that could save you thousands on your next purchase. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's get back to the hidden world of unsold cars. Sometimes the best buyers are already working inside the building. Option number 6. Employees get the deals. When new cars sit too long, employees score the best deals. Dealerships slash prices for insiders to clear out inventory. It's a win-win. Staff gets killer discounts, and the dealership makes space for fresh arrivals. Discounts for insiders ensure cars stay with the brand and don't end up in unwanted hands. It's smart. Keep cars in the family and clear the lot without slashing prices for everyone. Of course, Toyota rarely faces inventory issues, and you'll hardly find it among the car models dealers can't sell. But when it happens, insiders get special pricing. While most Toyotas fly off the lot, some models, like the Toyota Avalon, may stall for a while, and employees get the opportunity to grab them without hurting public pricing. Not all unsold cars hit the road immediately. Some enter a strange automotive limbo. Option number 7. They just sit in storage. While some cars won't sell, they don't disappear either. Instead, they end up parked in massive storage lots, waiting for the right time to hit the market. It's like pressing pause on a sale, hoping demand picks up later. Automakers use this method when they don't want to slash prices or flood dealerships. Instead of taking a loss, they store cars in secret holding lots, sometimes for months or even years. One of the most shocking examples of this happened during a major economic crisis that left thousands of brand new cars hidden away from public view. The 2008 financial crisis is a major example. Car makers like GM and Chrysler had thousands of unsold vehicles piling up. With demand at an all-time low, they hid them in massive storage yards, waiting for better days. The Ford Edge was in a similar spot in 2022. Due to supply chain issues, Ford built thousands of nearly complete SUVs, but they were missing critical parts. Instead of selling unfinished cars, Ford stockpiled them until the missing chips arrived. This strategy buys time, but it's not perfect. Storing cars costs money, and if they sit too long, they may need steep discounts to sell. The big question, will buyers want them when they finally return to the lot? When individual sales aren't happening, dealers think bigger. Way bigger. Option number 8. Selling in bulk. Instead of waiting for individual customers, dealers offload dozens or even hundreds at once. Rental companies, government fleets, and corporations scoop them up at deep discounts, clearing space fast. This strategy works because big buyers may need cars, and dealerships must move inventory quickly. It's a win-win. Dealers avoid price slashes on the public market, and bulk buyers get a huge fleet for less. This allows companies like Tesla to push more cars into circulation. Instead of waiting for slow retail sales, Tesla has secured massive bulk sales overnight. Another example is the Dodge Charger. In 2023, when Dodge discontinued the Charger, dealerships faced an inventory pileup. Instead of letting the car sit, many were sold to police departments and government fleets, where they're already a go-to patrol car. The tactic of selling in bulk isn't flashy, but it works. Whether it's a rental company, a corporate fleet, or a police department, big buyers mean big solutions for slow-selling cars. Here's a modern solution that gains popularity clarity in the digital age. Option number 9. Leasing and subscriptions. When selling doesn't work, leasing steps in. Instead of slashing prices, dealerships offer leases with low monthly payments. Some even launch car subscription services, letting customers switch cars every few months. It's a clever way to keep cars moving without steep discounts. Leasing works because it lowers the upfront cost. Customers who can't afford to buy can still drive a brand new car for a fraction of the price. It's also a win for dealerships. Instead of leaving new cars unsold, they turn them into steady revenue. Take Mitsubishi in 2025. Mitsubishi just joined the short list of automakers offering interest-free financing across all 2025 models. From the Outlander to the Eclipse Cross, every vehicle qualifies for 5 years of free money. That's worth thousands in savings over the life of the loan. Whether it's a traditional lease or a flexible subscription, it's a smart way to move slow sellers without taking a loss. And now, for the darkest fate an unsold car can face. And finally, option number 10. They're scrapped. Not every unsold car gets a second chance. In rare cases, they're sent to the scrapyard instead of the showroom. It sounds extreme, but sometimes destroying them is the only option. But why would a manufacturer destroy perfectly good cars? The reasons might shock you. Some cars lose too much value sitting unsold. Others failed to meet changing regulations, making them illegal to sell. In some cases, automakers scrap cars to protect their brand image, avoiding deep discounts that could hurt future sales. The Volkswagen Dieselgate scandal is a prime example. After the emissions scandal, Volkswagen bought back hundreds of thousands of diesel cars in the United States. Instead of reselling them, thousands were scrapped. Keeping them on the market wasn't worth the risk. Another case is the Tesla Roadster first generation. When production ended, Tesla had leftover unfinished chassis. Rather than sell them at a loss, they scrapped or repurposed them for parts. Scrapping cars is a last resort, but when resale isn't an option, automakers cut their losses and move on. It's a harsh reality. Some cars never find a driver, but at least their parts might live on. So there you have it, 10 wild ways unsold cars meet their fate. Have you ever bought a car that sat on the lot for months and scored an incredible deal? Drop your story in the comments below. Also, watch our previous video on why every mechanic drives an older car to understand what industry insiders know about long-term reliability. Don't forget to subscribe for more insider car tips and deals. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our money-saving secrets.